Welcome back everyone to another technical analysis, and today we are taking a look at LTC coin. Now, since last time we were in the region of like $90 when we last took a look, and we were expecting to see a successful retest and breakout structure in this region, and of course filling of those two target areas, but market just dipped towards our local supportive area, and now since then we've just been in a choppy market. So we had a nice drop. Now we corrected. Now price is again here. Now rushing quickly, if you are a lazy trader who doesn't want to wait for a proper signs of some kind of entry, then this would be the setup for you to take, with the risk and reward ratio being 1 to 4. Actually, I would even drag this slightly lower as well, closer to here. So, but still, it's, let's call it 1 to 4 risk and reward ratio. Now, ideally, what we have to do in this case, we would set multiple entries. For example, this would be the one entry, then this would be the second entry, and let's call this would be a third entry. Then in this case, the entry overall average entry should be somewhere here with 1%, 1%, and 1% being here. So risk and reward ratio now getting much better. Now, if you are not the lazy trader, then what you should do is wait for proper confirmation, which means that we need to see a proper breakout from the branch of EMAs with the successful retest that we didn't see here, for example. And by the successful retest, I mean, for example, we had, let's take this, it's pretty choppy markets lately. For example, this, we had a successful breakout, proper retest, and then third move to upper zones. This would be the ideal entry for us. So that's what we wait as well here. Now, let's go take this one. Let's say 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2, and here. And this would be the entry point. Now, in this case, if entry would be here, targets would be still the $102.79 and this basically $98.3 mark, and stop loss would be something like this. So risk and reward ratio in this case is 1 to 4, slightly bigger, but it doesn't matter, it's still 1 to 4, similar to the other one that we were looking for, so in this area. But here we have much tighter stop loss and only one entry as well. Now, of course, we would go in only once we see the breakout from this area. For example, this is the breakout, proper retest, and then we see that buyers are overtaking the area, similar to this one. So we had breakout, retest. Now this would be the ideal entry point. Now this is a choppy break of the EMAs because it took like basically a week or 2 weeks even to have this retest. So what we need is similar to this area here. We need to see the breakout, immediate retest, and then from here we would look for some sort of entry position for the LTC coin. Now, other cases, of course, if you don't want to go for a quick profits, but rather go into the slow, lazy style, what we call it, with multiple entries, then this would be the entry point, and basically just stop loss being slightly below this area, like 80, maybe 79.5-ish dollars, depends on the market structure development, because as we have seen, we have multiple tests here, here, and 3 here as well to this local neckline area. Now, as long as we are above this area, we want to see the price to reach the upper zones. Now, as soon as we see the breakdown from this area, if we see, depends on the economical news, who knows what situation we will have, but overall, if we see the breakdown here, then the target would be as low as $63. Now, in this case, the risk and reward ratio should be not that great, I think, because I think it's like 1 to 3, just assuming. No, it's still the same, basically, 1 to 4. So 3 potential entries. This is the wait for entry, wait for breakout area. This is also waiting position and The last one is this area where you just go with 3 different entry points. So that's it for the LTC coin. Once again, thank you for watching this video and see you in the next one.